So, question 14 is, if someone was thinking about buying a ticket to see a Tata blog, do you think each of the following would encourage them to buy a ticket, discourage them, or have no effect? So, Nick Frost, I think that pretty much encourage anyone to buy it, although be aware that Nick Frost isn't a main character in the film, or I wouldn't say so anyway. Jodie Whittaker, I don't think that will have any effect on buying a ticket. Luke Treadaway, again, I don't think it'll have any effect. The group of kids, I think that would encourage the younger audience to buy a ticket. They are very good, and I think they will be able to relate more to the younger audience. Because it's directed by Joe Cornish, I think it was encourage Joe Cornish fans to go and see the film. I'm not too sure about anyone who doesn't know who Joe Cornish is. I don't think it will have any effect on them at all. The humour, I think that would encourage some people to buy a ticket. It's not a particular type of humour, but I think there were definitely some people in my focus group that didn't find it funny at all because they were fucking idiots. The story would probably encourage. The fact that it's from the producers of Shaun of the Dead and Paul, this is going to be all over every poster, every ad, every billboard, in the UK we have ads on the side of buses. It's going to be all over there. It's going to be one of the marketing's main drives to sell tickets, is because it's from the producers of Shaun of the Dead and Paul. I haven't seen Paul. I love Shaun of the Dead. I think it would probably encourage a lot of ticket sales. The action, no, I don't think that's going to have any effect. The horror might have some effect, but it's not a straight up horror film. The story about an alien invasion, don't know, after Ballet LA, it might discourage some people from going to see another alien invasion film. The cancel estate settings, I think, will probably drive a lot of ticket sales again because, especially in London, it's something we can all relate to if we live in or know of council estates. Did Attack the Block remind you of any other movies? Yeah? If yes, please state which films it reminded you of. Like I said before, Tremors. It is Tremors set on an estate block sort of thing. Any genre bending movie, really. Gremlins, Critters, anything with that mix of horror and comedy and action will remind you of sort of like B movies with some substance. Who do you think the film will appeal to? I'm going to pick two males and females equally. I think everyone can get a kick out of this film. I think every sex can enjoy this film. And yeah, so guys and girls, go and see it, you'll love it. Which of the following age groups will this film appeal to? Marketers are going to go after the under 20s, 15 to 19s. But I think the age range is much wider than that. I think it will appeal to anyone between the ages of 15 to 40. My dad would like this film, and yeah, I wouldn't rule out any age group. It's a really good film. It's a really good movie. Anyone can enjoy it. So I'm going to go for 15 to 44s. 45s and overs, you probably will enjoy it, but maybe not as much. Now that you've seen the movie, would you have felt satisfied paying normal price for it at the cinema? Depends which cinema I was going to. No, definitely. I've paid to see a lot of shit in movies, especially this year, and Attack the Block is by far one of my favourites of this year, if not a tied first with I Saw the Devil. it was so enjoyable, and I can't wait to actually go and see it again. That's how enjoyable this film was. And if you get a chance to go and see it, if it's released near you, whether you be in the UK or the US or China or Russia or any other country, go and see this film. You can't do any wrong. Check out the trailer. There'll be trailers like over in the sidebar or whatever, for Attack the Block. Check it out. And if you want a more in-depth review, check out cinetalk.tv, and I'll post a more in-depth review. This one I try to keep spoiler free, but yeah, it was such a brilliant film. I haven't enjoyed a British movie like this maybe since Shaun of the Dead, and that's the easily compared movie, I know, but yeah, it's a great film, and can't wait for Joe Cornish to make another film if it's going to be anything like this. Yeah, so Attack the Block, brilliant, fun, exciting, cool aliens, like really different and inventive. Storyline is what it needs to be to serve what you're viewing, and yeah, not much else I can really say. Well done, Joe Cornish. You made a British film I'm proud to say is a British film.